Well, hello, everyone. A little surf punk Halloween Spooktober. It's getting dark outside. Early music to start things off. Thank you so much for joining. I think we're going to have a record number tonight. I see a ton of people I want to say hello to in the comment section. Dan Pugach, I think you might have been the first one in. So if so, congratulations. You get the cookie. Welcome, Carmen from Northern Ontario. Stephen is in the house. Dundas Junction Model Railroad. I see you're going to catch this on replay. Thanks for mentioning that. Hello, Nelson. Hello, Russ. Hello, Christopher. Texas at 90 degrees. Well, it is not 90 degrees here today. Today was a beautiful, beautiful fall day. So Adam is in the house. I saw your videos from the Colorado RPM. That looks like it was a ton of fun. I want to hear all about that. John's in the house. Todd Armstrong, welcome. Gary, welcome. I am also looking forward to this presentation very, very much. It's going to be so much fun. John, evening from the west coast of Iowa. Excellent. Yeah, I think a lot of people are excited to see the peanut butter lids, and we are going to get right to it in a moment. Let's see. Who else have I not said hello to? Andre's in the house. Dubstar's in the house. Steve is in the house. Lots of Steves in the house around the layout. Hello, Ray. Let's see. George Agnew, welcome. BN Ironwood. Buffalo Bob from Baltimore. Shouldn't you be Baltimore Bob, Buffalo Bob? And on and on and on. I think everybody is super, super, super excited to see the peanut butter. So without any further ado, let's pick a beer. As everybody knows, and I don't think there's anyone new here, you know, or you should know if you've been here before, we always pick the beer. So we'll get right through the beer because I'm thirsty and I'm actually in a really good mood, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So we have Metro Smiled clocking in at a whopping 3.5%. I think we've seen that one before. It's an English style dark mild, quite delicious. Zero Stamata Pale Lager, another 3.5%er. I finally found a new beer. I'm very excited by this. A new Henderson. We don't get too many new ones. This one is called Fly By Night Pale Ale, and it looks like a Henderson Rush collaboration. It clocks in at 5%, and I just love that label. Kind of cool. Let's see if it says anything on there. Malted barley, hops, yeast, and contains barley. All right, well, that's about it. Rush and the Starman logo are 1975 Rush Productions. Okay. So I have no idea the story behind this, but it looks like a fun label. And last but not least, the good old Barbarian Rail Ale, which is a Barbarian Steakhouse Henderson collaboration, another friend of the broadcast. We've had that one before, coming at 5.5%. Vote early, vote often, and I will drink the beer that you tell me to drink. Hello, Paul from Florida. Hello, Sparky. Good to see ya. Thanks for joining. All right, let me just get to so many people coming in. Terry Davis says fly. George says start mild. Dave Hammer's here. Welcome, Dave. Sparky says zero stomata. Floyd Robbins says the old and grumpy. GE. What's GE? GE. Don't know what GE is. Andre says to go with the fly. Steve says go with the fly. Nelson says go with the fly. Floy says go with the fly by night. Oh, yeah, fly by night. Look at that. All right. It is fly by night, everyone. My wife says try the new beer. I will try the new beer. Fly by night. Actually, kind of appropriate. Somebody shook it. We're going to fly by night. All right, here we go. That was a very foamy beer. So let's see. While I let my foamy beer settle. GE is good evening. Got it. Rail artist. I am on high blood pressure pills as well. I think beer is a good thing, is it not? My sister is watching this. Union Pacific, Ontario Industries. Well, we're all here. Oh, hi, bro. Okay, cool. Well, we've got a great crowd in the house, and I will tell you why as my beer settles. I'm in a really, really good mood. Well, I'm in a great mood because it's October, right? October is just like the coolest of months, literally and figuratively. And it's back. We have got the peanut butter lid. Let me add in my face here. There we go. We've got the peanut butter lid, and we're going to get to that momentarily. But I want to share with you a few exciting things. And one of the exciting things is that I was on last month telling you that I didn't know if I had a future. And I am pleased to announce that the whole duty-free border thing has been worked out. It took about a month to convince everybody that mini prints should flow across the border duty-free. We are 100% made in Canada, and we have this little thing called the Free Trade Agreement. And for now, it took a bit of doing, but cheers, everybody. Mini prints now cross the U.S. border duty-free. So feel free to order. They will get to you. I needed that. Yummy. Okay. Obviously, it's October or Spooktober. I would have to say probably my favorite month of the year. The weather's getting cooler. It's actually getting a little darker outside. It's not quite pitch black, but it will be in about half an hour. And all is well in Mini Prints land. Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. And thank you, everybody. Yes, cheers to duty free. Absolutely. It was not fun for a month, but once things got figured out, things are flowing now. If you have an order in, I think we're at about I'd say everything in there is about less than 2 weeks old. So if you placed an order prior to 2 weeks ago, you should have it or it should be on its way. If you've just placed an order or you place an order tonight, depending on how many items are in your order and whether they are painted or not, I would anticipate they would be out within the next week or two. And happy birthday. We have a birthday in the house. I think we need a virtual birthday cake. I'm glad that you have decided to spend it with us. Welcome. What else? Yes, it has been a productive Mini Prints month. We have put together a bunch of models. I just want to show you a few of them because I'm really happy with the way they turned out. And they have been models that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. Welcome, New Haven Rails. Glad that you could join. I mentioned the rotating Thunderbolt air raid siren, and I think I hinted at it came from Beyond at the last broadcast last month. If you haven't seen September, you can go back and watch the replay. I'm thrilled with the way these turned out. So this is our hay series. We had square and round hay bales in the past, but we added a hay wagon. And we added, with the help of a fantastic modeler called the Model Mechanic, who designed these, a square hay baler and a round hay baler. And it is absolutely that time of the year. And these are just beautiful, beautiful models. The round hay baler, it's neat. It has a hatch that opens up at the back, so you can literally model it spitting out a round hay bale. So those are some new models that I'm super excited about. This is something that was in the Mini Prints of the Month Club box. So all of you who are Mini Prints of the Month Club subscribers, I believe you should have your box by now. And this is it came from outer space. It came from Beyond little series, inspired very much by 3i Atlas, which, if you don't know, is the third interstellar object to enter our solar system that is creating all sorts of excitement and mystery as to what it is, what it isn't. If you have not been online and watched the videos, there are some folks that tell you that we are in for a mysterious visitor coming soon. Terry Davis, can't wait to see what you do with it. Remember to post on the Mini Prints modelers group on Facebook, which we'll talk about. Those two little sort of buggy things are what I'm calling seethers, because I was listening to the song Seether when I created them. They're kind of crab, alien, octopus, roach type probes. They're not really alien life forms, because I think they're more sort of scout probes that came out of it. But you can have fun painting those. And the set, of course, does include the Curious Cow, because you need a cow to check out a crashed UFO. That is also, by the way, the Mini Prints corn in the background there. So really pleased with the way that turned out. And I think people are having a little bit of fun with it. And last but not least, I'll just share this with you. Really happy the way this turned out. So this is the Federal rotating Thunderbolt air raid siren that I mentioned last month. It comes as a kit, and the neat thing about this one is that you can model it either in a static position, or you can actually go to the, I don't know what the word would be. You can take it a step further, and you can model it with the actual air raid siren rotating. And I'm going to put up a video tutorial for both builds. But stay tuned for the video tutorial on how to get it rotating. Basically, it involves, here, I will show you. Let me just do this. There we go. It involves putting it inside a tube with a piece of wire and then rotating the wire in the tube. I don't know if you can see that. And then building it out just with any old sort of dowel, painted up to look like a pole, and then hooking it up to a little motor, which is all going to happen when I build the tutorial. But one step at a time. So that's really fun. That's something that I've always wanted to build. And interestingly, let me get my face back in there. Interestingly, these were Cold War air raid sirens that are now used, or most recently have been used, as tornado alerts. And yes, Tom, there is our abandoned school bus that was also in the Mini Prints of the Month Club box a couple months ago. So Mini Prints of the Month Club, which I think might be my next slide. No, it's not my next slide. I'll talk about this next. So you might have seen this on social media. I've been teasing it a little bit. This is my latest Spooktober Scarecrow creation. I've been teasing it a little bit online, but it's free. It's free for you with any order placed at miniprints.com over $30. So I guess for the next, I think I've got a program for the next week. So from today until the 8th, if you place an order at miniprints.com that is $30 or more subtotal before shipping or discounts, I will send you a free unpainted Scarecrow in N, HO, S, or O scale. So you can choose which scale you would like to receive. So that's a little sort of fun Spooktober promotion, just to get things going. September obviously was a pretty slow month, so I thought it would be nice to get a few sales. Chuck, we make the bus. So that bus, where did your comment go? Chuck. Here we go. The bus is a mini print, and if you go on to miniprints.com and mention abandoned or school bus, you will find our rotted out abandoned school bus. I did a whole line of rotted out abandoned things you'd find in fields. We did boats, we did school buses, we did a wreck, a truck. Anyway, I like thinking of things that you can sort of just plop in a field and let the weeds take over. And yes, Adam, I have been going mini prints corn crazy. I just did an order, believe it or not, for I think 25 sets of corn. And I keep seeing fantastic examples of what everyone's doing with it. And I thought, I got to get some corn on my own layout. So if people haven't seen what Pele has done, you got to check it out. Pele Soberg. He did some incredible work with the corn. I'm just going to stop for a second. I see a few comments. Adam, you want yours to rotate? Okay, so here, let me show you what I got here. I will be doing a whole presentation on this, but I interrupt the currently scheduled broadcast. We will get to the peanut butter lid in a minute. This is a little geared continuous motor that I got off of Amazon. Not very expensive, certainly less than $10. And it goes at, I believe, 3 revolutions per minute. So the key is super, super slow. It just hooks into standard, I forget I think it's 16 volt, 15 volt, 12 volt, something like that. I believe, I forget whether it's AC or DC, but you can look it up and I can post the link to it. Anyway, you simply connect through the, this stands up on the layout, and then this, is mounted under the layout. And at the 3 revolutions per minute, you basically get a very nice, slow, even, smooth, rotating air raid siren. So this is going to be, just a little hint, this is going to be the tutorial that I'm going to put together. I guess while I'm on the subject too, and you guys can vote and let me know your thoughts. Right now, there we go. So right now, the kit comes with the blower box. Here, let me go here. So this is the blower box. These are the control boxes, the 2 control boxes. Here is the air raid horn with the solenoids. And then this is this little box underneath. So that's the kit. I have not included, whoops, I'm going on the wrong one. The conduit, this piece of either styrene, a solid styrene tube if you want it to be solid, or the tube with the piano wire in it. And I haven't included the wooden dowel. I figured that would be something that the modeler could add themselves. However, if the desire was for a more sort of a fuller kit or a pre-made option, I would be interested in your thoughts. So yeah, so there we go. Hector Turner, there you go. Look up, yeah, small reduction, 3 RPM, slow speed gear motor. That's it. That's exactly what you need to look up, and then it'll spin beautifully. I've done a test spin of it. I just haven't hooked it up and done the tutorial yet, but it works like a charm, and it's fun to get a little animation on the layout. All right, but I digress. You guys are here to see peanut butter lids. So that's what's new. As I said, any order, $30 or more, you get this Spooktober Scarecrow included, and that is something that just pops right in the minute your cart hits $30. One last thing, I believe, one or two last things. If you go to the website, up at the top menu right here is Halloween collection, because that is a timely thing. You can just click on that and it will take you to all of our Halloween themed things, and you can sort by newest or most popular or date added or alphabetical, whatever you would like. And there's lots more coming, Andre. Don't worry. There's lots more coming. It's just the first of the month. So there will be many more Spooktober things to add. As I mentioned, check out the mini box. There's all of these things go into the mini box first. And I know a lot of the people here watching, and a lot of the entries actually that I'm about to get to, are mini Prints of the Month Club subscribers. Yes, you can watch reviews. So if you're curious what's in a box, check out the reviews. We have live unboxings, lots of unboxings on the Facebook and YouTube channels, including this fantastic one from Train Scale of our latest August box, and I'm sure he'll do a September. Oh, yes, and finally, I promise, this is it. Then we get to the mini prints, mini build PB lids. Everybody wants to know what the latest shrinkenings have been. Every month I'm showing you just a few of the shrinks that we've done. If you remember, or if you're new, the shrinkening are the 3D scans that we're now able to do. We're able to create 3D figures from photos. And I'm happy to say it's very popular. And a few of the ones that we've created in the last month, I just want to show you some of the ones. They're turning out really, really well. And everybody who's receiving them is really quite enthusiastic. So if you have a photograph that you would like made into a 3D mini, check out the website and look for the shrinkening. All right, are you ready for 3.5 inches of fun? That is my cue to drink. All right, to sum up, we had 19 entries plus one bonus entry, which I will explain at the end. There were 20 in total. Yeah, exactly. Adam, Dan. Everybody had to sit through the preamble. Sorry about that. Had to just get a few things done. And yes, Adam, there were 20 of them in total, which might be a record. I'm not sure. Pretty darn close. And they were fantastic. So what you're about to see is 19 of them in alphabetical order by first name, in case you were wondering. Adam, you're first, so you're the first one up. We'll spend just a little bit of time on each one. And then if you remember at the end, we will do a random draw of those 19 for the $50 gift card. So without further ado, entry number 1, Adam Cruz. Fantastic entry. Love, love, love the water. Yes, Darby Rail, it is a good thing you woke up. George, get the kids ready. Make sure they've got their beverages. We're ready for the lids. So Adam, of the 37 3D prints in your entry, you stated that 24 of them are mini prints. 13 of them are your very own. Can you find them all? So we're going to have to study here for a moment. The light fixture and the bike are the only injection molded items. So that is very, very, very nice. And the water is, I agree, Dan, the water is super realistic. I absolutely love it. I love, there's just so much there. It is a beautiful, beautiful composition with really cool and innovative. The scan of you on your bike, yep, that's a good thing to point out. So you actually appear in your very own peanut butter lid entry. So that is super, super cool. And I love the pipe pouring the water out, and the ducks, the geese, everything. It's just perfect. Fantastic, fantastic entry. All right. Andre, this is an amazing entry. Love it. I believe both of those figures are you. I love that you got the leg lamp in there, that everything is lit. That is absolutely beautiful. The weather vane on the roof. That is just a spectacular, spectacular entry. Really, really beautiful. Let's see. Yeah, leg lamp, exactly. Yeah, you got to get the leg lamp in. Beautiful, beautiful entry there. You got Banjo Joe on the porch. It's always cool when someone actually goes and illuminates the entry. So there's entry number 2. All right. I know. It's true. And you know what? There's a lot of really good ones here, PK and W. I think they're all great. So let's keep going. Whoops. All right. Hang on. Where did I go? Okay. And here we go. There we go. Chris Gagan. With the end of summer comes the end of camping season. And I got to move my face off of here. Whoops. How do I switch that? Hang tight, everybody. There we go. With the end of summer comes the end of camping season, and no one loves camping season more than Bigfoot. So all sorts of mini prints there in that scene. I don't know if I can drag Sparky. I'm using a different program. So I am forever technically challenged. All right. So that's number 3. Number 4, Dan. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for very much longer. You've got to keep control. And I'm just going to fire up my email here because I think, Dan, you mentioned in your write-up that there was a little bit more to this. All right. Do. All right, let's see. Where are you, Dan? Let's see. Here we go. The scene consists of you, your mini-me, playing a guitar outside of the 20-cent fiction, my college theater company office, while a photographer snaps shots of a skateboarder, both mini prints, and Sister Mary walks by telling us hooligans to go to class. There you go. Very, very nice. Excellent. Excellent entry. All right. All right. The next one. Dominic. Though they started life holding a dessert, I put the ramekins to good use. At 3 inches in diameter, it seemed perfect to use. This is also my first time making a wire form tree with homemade flocking material. Also included is a real blue spruce tree I started to grow this past spring, which is cool. That's very, very cool to actually... cool to have an actual tree. Let me get my face back in here. How am I doing this? Oh, for heaven's sakes. There we go. Now let's flip it. There we go. Cool to have a real tree in with the model tree. So yeah, and you know what? As far as I'm concerned, it's got to be a peanut butter lid, 3.5-inch size. I'm okay with the ramekin. Questionable. I mean, it is supposed to be a peanut butter lid, but at a 3-inch ramekin, I think we'll let this one slide because it's all about having fun and being creative. All right. Dwayne Parsons, no matter how good the Dr. Mini beer is, everyone should not go get beer at the same time while there is a kid in the pool. Not the greatest photograph, unfortunately, but a nice scene. All right, Floyd. Wish there was a way I could move my face out of here. Very frustrating. All right. Let's just go here. Diana and I decided to do another peanut butter lid diorama, and here's our entry. We tried to emulate the VO1 scene at Sparky's meet and greet when we were down at the world headquarters of Miniprints in August. I remember that scene very well. And we waited on that bridge for a very, very, very long time for a train that did not come. So, and that black item right here, by the way, is me flying my drone. So that's my drone. And I think that might be Sparky right there. I'm guessing that's probably Sparky. It looks like Sparky. So that is, yes, that black thing is my drone. That's what I thought. Excellent. All right. Yeah, it is a great job. That's wonderful. All right, so let's keep going. What if I do this? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, all because CN Train 107 derailed. That's right, Sparky. 107 at 107. You can't make this stuff up, can you? George, here you go. My son Theo, your 10-year-old son Theo, put this together with you. Your inspiration was, I guess, your dad, George, and his bees and the time together this summer helping him harvest the honey. So that's fantastic. And you included a shot that showed the gator and the beehives, and it looked exactly like your peanut butter lid. You did a perfect job recreating. So that's a really cool lid. Fabulous, really strong. And you're the only one that used the bees, I think. So the beekeepers, I was curious if anyone was going to fire up the beekeepers. So yeah, both, I mean, so far, they're all great. They're all fantastic. All right. Hector Turner. Yeah, it is nice, Dan. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, I really do like when, husbands and wives, fathers and kids, when everyone gets together and does it. It really makes it very inspiring. All right, Hector Turner. Why did this? Oh, I copy and paste error. Okay, Hector Turner. I didn't get your description in there. Forgive me. This was obviously a copy and paste from George, but there you go. Hector Turner's entry. Hector, are you on? Give us a little description on here. I don't know whether you included a description with yours. Let's see. Climbing wall challenge. Yes, I finished this a while ago. I've been waiting for the contest announcement. Another tall diorama, but it fits on a lid. That is true. He used 2 of the mountain goats. He had fun, but it was quite a challenge doing the climbing wall, trying to figure out the angles. It was made of styrene sheet with small half-round gemstone stickers from Michaels for the climbing holds. The rocks are plaster cast from molds. Very, very good. Yeah, that's right. The goats are saying, like, who are these guys and why are they climbing up this rock wall? Oh, that's nice, Hector. Your daughter climbs, so this I'm assuming this was a gift to her. Very nice. And I've had requests for rock climbers, so it looks to me like I've got to get some rock climbers for you for your next one. All right, Lee. Lee did not give a description of this one, so if there's no text included, then just soak it up and enjoy the lid. I see a mini prints shopping cart and a fridge and I think a mattress, toilet, some barrels, tires, garbage bags. My goodness, there's a lot. I see. Oh, there's a lot in here. Beautifully done. I love the sidewalk. And yeah, beautiful, beautiful entry. I love the newspapers. Very cool. Yeah, the bricks, exactly. Just chock full. There's a barrel. I think there might be a mini print bottle down there. It's beautiful, Lee. Beautiful, beautiful entry. Thank you. Who's next? Ryan Weber. The scene is done in N scale, and I've shown it both unoccupied and with a TH&B boxcar to do some local representation. And he also, I think this is one of the first, maybe not the first time, but he also included a video, which is kind of cool. So I really do like, it's nice when you can get a video in there. Maybe I'll suggest if people want to send a video. Steve Anderson. The title of this piece is They're Gone. And there are 8 animals in one structure. Oh, and it's an inside job. Not quite sure I figured out what the inside job relates to, but I might be missing it. So if you're on, Steve, I haven't discovered the inside job yet. All right. Moving on. Oh, Steve. Okay. This one is insane. I think the structure was the birdhouse. Yeah. So just to back that one, the structure is definitely the birdhouse. That's what I figured. Okay, Steve, this one is nuts. All right. The idea behind the piece, let me get my face out of there. The idea behind the piece is when a major leaguer gets their first hit, this is one of the memories that flashes through their minds. Playing at the diamond with their friends through the summer, dreaming of one day going to the majors. The backstop and field are molded from memory of where I played as a kid in the summers. Scratch-built backdrop, home plate, pitcher rubber vines, and he opened up and built it on a real baseball. I don't know if you can see that, but it is a baseball that has been cut open. That's right, Dan. You can see that right there. He cut open a real baseball and built the whole thing. You can see it right up here. Folded it open, built the diamond right there, and then you can see here the Mini Prints Kids of Summers. And there you go. Yeah, it's going to go to his dad this weekend, which is just unbelievable. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. I mean, spectacular. This and the sunflowers, the beautiful painting job. I know, Andy, isn't it nuts? I love the peanut butter lid challenge. I absolutely love it. And it's so much fun to see what people do with these peanut butter lids. And I hope everyone had fun because it looks like everyone had fun. So incredibly creative. All right, another Steve Moskin. I had a grandfather who worked a few years in his early adult life who worked as a lumberjack in the remote Michigan wilderness. This is a fall setting in that in the fall they would put on their long johns and they take them off in the spring and bury them. Notice the clothes. Okay, I'm not quite sure where I'm noticing the clothes. Dan, that's awesome. That's so cool. Thanks, Dan. That's fun. So I think Steve is another one who wrote quite a bit more in the. Let's just see, Steve. I believe there was more to the story. All right, here we go. The company used a narrow gauge railroad to take the logs from deep in the woods to Lake Superior for further transport to the mill. The tracks were moved when an area would be logged out, so the tracks had no ballast. The logging railroad would use a series of homemade rail cars. The rail car here carries dry sand for the locomotives. The sand car is based on a vague description I can remember my grandfather describing to me. I included a beaver, Nature's Lumberjacks. The model is a tribute to Steve's grandfather. Fantastic. Really beautiful. Yeah, I agree. This is a nice one. Beautiful work here. All right. I know it's just unbelievable, the quality and just so much creativity and fun. All righty, another Stephen Brown. No write-up on this one, but you can see that somebody is fishing and somebody is watching somebody fish, which is fun. Oh, here we go. A dad and his son went fishing. They took the motorcycle. The dog followed. A bear smells the fish. Can you find the dino skull or the skunk? He made lily pads out of punched paper. Let's show that again. Oh, that's cool. Oh, the lily pads are amazing. That's beautiful. I'm looking for the dino skull. Maybe. Nope. I believe it's there. Oh, you do. Adam sees both. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's Steve. That's another thing. The backstories are great. I love the backstories, and I don't always include all of them in the entry. But where's the skull? I still don't see it. Am I blind to the skull? Next to the bear. Oh, yeah. There you go. Beautiful. All right. Terry Davis, another one with no explanation, but I'm a lumberjack, and that's okay. Lots happening here. It took me a while to discover, but I love it, who's lurking in the tree up here. I don't know if you can see right here and right here. That was super cool when I discovered Mothman up there. These guys down here chopping away have no idea who's up in the tree. Yep. Really fun to hide Mothman. I think there are other things hidden in there. Hard work. Yeah, they're definitely hard at work. Beautiful entry. I like the tall ones too. This was another one of the ones that went really tall, which is really cool. And another one. And it's interesting. I think the bear made a lot of appearances in this series. People really like the bear. Tom Campbell. Tony goes camping and meets a new friend. The tree on this is probably one of the best trees I've seen. I want a full tutorial on this tree, Tom, because just spectacular. Really, really, excuse me, too much talking, not enough drinking. Really love the fall color here. I think, I think that the tree is just spectacular. Love it. I want to hear more about the tree for sure. Yeah, just gorgeous color. You got the, I mean, fall trees always look so not real, and this one is just perfection. I love it. All right, Tracy. Another one that I don't think, I guess bears are really this month, aren't they? Here's another one that Family Day Relaxing by the River was the title. I don't think there was a backstory. Let me get my face out of here for a minute so you can see the full description there, the full everything. I see some fishermen and definitely beaver, canoe. There's definitely, that's the other thing too, Adam. I guess that's a good summer theme. Bears and fishing. So here, the lawn chairs, the cooler, the fishermen. I see a goose down there. Beautiful. Yeah, that's a really lovely one. Beautiful composition and really nice shrubbery too. All right. Okay, and I think this is probably the last. I think this is the last of the 19 entries. This is Trond, I think I'm saying that right, called Fixing the Fence. And if you were wondering, and I think he entered last time as well, the one mini print he owns, he or she, I think it's he, is the barrel. So that's a mini prints barrel in there. But compositionally, another very, very, very strong entry. So those are the 19 entries that I received. And I hope I didn't miss any. Let me just see. There we go. Very good. Yeah, great job, everyone. Really beautiful, beautiful work. And there was one entry that I will include. They're not included for the draw, but I wanted this as kind of like the bonus entry. And I'll share it with you right now. So this is Timothy Wright. Ironically, it looks very similar to the first entry. So Adam, you have a doppelganger out there that was thinking similar to you. Didn't get it in on time, posted this about a week after the contest ended. But I thought, you know what, if you go to the effort of making a peanut butter lid, then you should definitely be shown. And he did it for fun anyway, even though he didn't get it in on time. I think that it's a great entry. It deserves to be seen. And it's really, I thought it would be fun too, because the first entry, Adam, and this entry are kind of like perfect bookends to close out the series. So that's 20 of them. And we're going to now, I'm going to pick a number, a random number from 1 to 19, and I'll do that with the random number generator. So let me just grab that here, random number generator. Okay, and I'm going to generate a random number from 1 to 19. And I'm going to generate. And the magic number is 9. Here, I'll just do a screen snap so you guys can see that it really is random in number 9. How do I share that? I don't know how to share that. All right. Well, it's number 9. So let's go back up to the top and let's count and let's find out who is number 9. Okay, so here we go. Whoops. I got to go. Here, we'll go backwards, okay? We'll go backwards. You can see them all again. Another look. And then we'll count from the top. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, Hector, congratulations. Number 9. I hope you haven't won before. Should make a rule that it's only new winners. But there you go, Hector Turner. You won, Hector. You are lucky number 9. Congratulations. Had you won before? I don't know. Well, you certainly enter every time, so you're very deserving. Very nice. So here's what happens next. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Let me go full frame here. So what we're going to do is the following. So Hector is random number generator 9. So congratulations. And it really is truly random. So what I'm going to do, and it's going to be almost impossible, is everybody's a winner. So first off, this is just awarding the gift card is just to get people to enter. I know people enter anyway, but it's just a thank you. I'm going to pick, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to pick 3. 3 that are going to move on to the People's Choice. And I will confer with, actually, what I might do is throw it open to the guys. I've got a bunch of, tomorrow all the mini prints students are in. So we'll go through, we'll whittle it down to 3. And we will take those 3 and we will post them on Facebook, and there will be a second winner, and that will be the People's Choice winner. So probably not tomorrow, but Friday. Look on Facebook on Friday, and we will do a People's Choice round of the 3 that move on, and there will be a second People's Choice winner. In addition, all the Mini Prints of the Month Club subscribers that entered, I promised you a special mini print for entering, and that will go out in your October box, which is going out on the 17th of this month. So I am putting together the October Mini Prints of the Month Club boxes. If you were a subscriber and you entered the contest, as many of you did, there will be a special bonus figure for you. Now, I had a lot of comments on people saying that they forgot to enter and that they want to enter again. So I'm thinking we'll probably do this again in 3 months. So September to October, November, December. So I think that maybe on the December program, I will announce another contest. So that's not October is, okay, November is Wednesday, November 5th. Sorry, I'm just looking at the calendar. December 3rd, Wednesday, December 3rd, we will announce perhaps another one. We'll let everyone work on it over the holidays. So start thinking about the next idea. And I will announce the next contest not next month, which is November, what did I say, the 3rd? The 5th. Not November 5th, but the one after that. And that way, if there are people who forgot to enter, who want to enter, if you want to enter again, you can start ruminating. So there you go. Those are the Mini Prints of the Month Club entries. Thank you, everyone. It looks like everyone had an absolute blast doing it. I have a few more slides. Do I? Do I really have slides? Let me see. Seems like that went by very quickly. All right. There's Hector. Let me actually go back to me for a second. All right. So let's see. Where did we end up? Oh, yes, I do have some more things to show you. Stick around. It's going to be good. Hang on. All right. So, yes, as I was saying, Miniprints Facebook group. Check that out on Friday for the short list of People's Choice winners. And every month, I like to go through the Facebook group, the Miniprints Modelers group. If you're not a member, definitely join the Miniprints Modelers group on Facebook, because this is a place where you can share some of the work that you've done with your mini prints. And every month, I like to show what the community has shared. So the first thing I'm going to share is Josiah. I think I got that right. Is one of the most prolific mini print poster and painters. And it looks like he has skipped right over Halloween and gone right on to his Christmas mini prints, which is fantastic. And I love the wreaths. I mean, I've never seen wreaths painted to that level of detail. So absolutely spectacular. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. This is Doug Alexander. My face is in the way, so we'll just do that. Doug Alexander did one of our Close to the Edge figures. Close to the Edge number 1, peering over the edge of the layout. Tyler Fleming, I thought this was really cool. So Tyler showed 2 prototype pictures of park benches that really exist, a Conrail and a Norfolk Southern, and then used the mini prints park benches, picnic tables, to model them. And I thought that was really well done. Really neat to see the prototype and then his version of them. Spencer Barkley, who is a longtime friend to the program. You've seen him on. You've seen his dad on before. Posted this incredible build he did a couple of years ago. Just chock full of mini prints. Spectacular work. And Tim, and you can see it right over here, did this incredible scene with the ATV rider. And there's just something about the lighting or the photography of this that just looks so incredibly realistic. And I think that's our last slide. So, like always, if you came in late on this broadcast and you would like to see the parts you missed, I will post this online to the Mini Prints YouTube page, so you can watch the rest of the broadcast. You can go back and watch the peanut butter lids again if you'd like to pause or study them further. And I will just end tonight by going through and seeing if there are any comments I missed, or if anyone has any questions or comments. And yes, Sparky, thank you. I am thrilled that U.S. shipping has started up again. So that is quite a relief to everybody in the model railroad community. I agree that Floyd's was funny because it did reference that very specific time and place where we were all standing on a bridge, waiting. Okay, Hector had an idea but couldn't figure out how to make it work until he saw the baseball entry. All right. The community is stimulating thoughts, and Adam is already working on his next one. All right. Well, 2 months, I will announce the next one. Steve, kind comment. You are very welcome. Let's see what else we've got. Everyone is congratulating Hector. So congratulations, Hector. That does mean, too, by the way, that you will not move on to People's Choice. You have already won. So I will knock yours out of the People's Choice Award and put in 3 other very deserving entries. All right. So there we go. Does anyone have any thoughts, questions, comments? We can use the last few minutes if anyone... oh, yes, good point. If any of you want to go out and post your lids on social media, yes, absolutely. Please do tag at miniprints so that we get some traffic to the site. I forgot to mention it, but definitely if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the thumbs up. That would be very much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. If you haven't subscribed to either of our Facebook, the page, or the group, definitely follow. The beer wasn't bad, Floyd. I'll be honest, it was good. It was not my favorite. But it was a solid. It was a pale ale. I think I'm a more lager guy than an ale guy, but that's okay. It was not bad. How did you not know how cool this was until today? I don't know. We've been doing peanut butter lid for years. I think this is probably our 5th or 6th peanut butter lid challenge. And we'll do it again because it's all about creativity. It's all about fun. It's all about modeling. And that's about it. Happy Spooktober. There will be more Halloween-themed spooky mini prints coming out throughout the month. Remember that we have a free spooky skeleton if you order in the next week. Any order at Mini Prints over $30 gets you our super spooky skeleton, which I have posted on the website. And here we go. Here he is. So he can be yours, the Scarecrow. Yeah, Scarecrow. Spooky Scarecrow. And yes, that is about it all. Yes, dear. Although a spooky skeleton would be good too. I was thinking about some of the upcoming Halloween entries, but yes, spooky Scarecrow. Whoops, I already said that. Although he kind of looks skeleton-y under there, doesn't he? All right, everyone. That's about it for me. Let me come back to you and say thank you. It was a pleasure, as always. Have an absolutely fantastic month. Our next broadcast is, as I said, on November 5th, which is the first Wednesday of the month. Yeah, you got to come and visit me, Sparky. Everyone should come and visit me. Mini Prints is open always. And have a great month. It is, just so you can see out there, it is officially dark. Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining, and congratulations to all of the peanut butter lid entrants and to Hector. And I don't know. I think you probably are, Ray. There's only one way to find out. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining. Good night, all. Cheers.